Yeah. What's up, y'all? We're a little bit late. It's gonna be alright though. Today we talk about push yourself. Start inviting people over here to the show. You can also share my video after I get done. Yeah, what is up, y'all? I know it's late, but you know what? This is for the late people out there. So today I am talking about push yourself. Push yourself. A lot of people don't push themselves. They want to do something. They want to become someone. They want a new job. They want new health. They want to look good. They want to fit into these jeans. But they don't push themselves. But you have to push yourself. You know, for the very beginning, when I started this keto journey, I still have to push myself. You know, I still have to remind myself why I'm doing this and why I want to continue doing this. You know, I remember my mom, she, when I dropped all the weight, she's like, "Mijo, now you could eat this food again. Now you could eat tortillas. You could eat." I said, "Mom, I don't want to do that. I don't need to do that." You know, she finally stopped asking me. You know, moms, they keep on asking, but she finally stopped asking me. She goes, "Yeah, I know, mijo. I know you're fasting, and I know that you're doing the keto lifestyle and everything." The good thing about it is now my mom don't have sugar. She's not taking sugar no more. She's taking Lecanto monk fruit. So that's really awesome. Also, my sister, she's diabetic. She's type 2. And she's also taking the Lecanto monk fruit. And you should too. I mean, it's really good. It's not sugar. It's not going to hurt you. Now, just yesterday, I had a friend of mine tag me. And some girl was on his page. And she put on there that her diabetes was really high. Her type 2 diabetes was high. And her numbers were at 300 and something. And she didn't know how to bring them down. So I left the comment on there. I said, "Hey, appreciate you." First I said, "Appreciate you, Black, thinking about me." And then I said, "Give me a call today at noon and I would help you, Well, today at noon, no call. Didn't hear from her. No text, no nothing. You see, sometimes people just want the praying hands. They want oh my God, they want you to feel bad for them because they're going to the hospital. They want you to feel the way they're feeling at the time. But yet they don't want to do nothing about it. They don't want to change. I was talking to somebody not so long ago and they had so many excuses about why not changing. And I said, "Do you know why you're sick? Do you know why you have type 2 diabetes?" He says, "Yeah, man, because it runs in my family." I said, "No. Because it ran in my family. Matter of fact, my dad had it and passed away in 95. And my sister still has it. It's not that it runs in the family. It's that you choose to have it. Because if I'm here trying to help you and trying to push you and tell you, hey, you know what? You don't have to be type 2 diabetic. I am going to show you what you can have, what you cannot have, what you should have, and what you should not have. It's like you have me on your team if you choose that. If I could help everyone, I would. But I can't help everyone if they don't want to help themselves. There's been a lot of times where I know I wanted this more than they did. I know. Because they come with excuses all the time. Somebody says, oh man, you know what? I don't know what to do, Free. I need to do something though. I need to really do something. Okay, well, I tell you, when do you want to start? Well, I want to start, but I don't want to start till next week. If you don't mind me asking, why you want to start next week? Oh, because we got this party going on and they make this really delicious potato salad and I don't want to be rude and stuff like. I mean, these are the stories you hear. And I already know that come this next week, they're still not going to want it. People want it when they feel it's easy. That's when they want it, when they, it's easy. So they can get it because it's easy. But there's nothing easy in life. You have to work for it. You have to work hard for it. You have to push yourself. People say, man, you know what? I want to do this. I want to become this. I'm tired of my job. I hate my job. This and that and this. But they don't do nothing about it. They do not do nothing about it. Anytime a person's at a job, you're supposed to be that sponge, and you're supposed to soak up everything you learn from your job. Everything you learn from your job. Till you can go open another job, till you can open your own business, or you could do something else and just have that experience. Or you could be hiring the company. Sometimes people settle. They settle for the position that could be more greater for them. They say, you know what? I'm going to settle for this and I'm going to be this and I'm going to stay for this. And they settle. For instance, my wife, she don't settle. She does awesome. She's been a first grade teacher. They offered her the 5th grade position, which is amazing. And she went for it. And the reason why she went for it, because sometimes you won't have that opportunity again. Or sometimes you're just never going to know. You're never going to know until you try it. There's been times where I've done stuff and they'll tell me, hey, Free, can you do this? Sometimes I don't have no knowledge on it at all. But best believe I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn. One day to another, I'm going to learn. Because I know that it could be done. People that feel that things cannot be done is because that's the way their mind is wired. You got people that do things and they just continue doing that. Oh, all I can do is be the person to work the register. That's all I can do is work the register. I can't do nothing else. I won't become a boss. I won't have my own restaurant. I won't have this because I can't do nothing else. And you can. No one can stop you but you. You stop you. If you want to do something in the morning, push yourself out of the bed. Push yourself to go do something better. Push yourself to a good mood, to be in a positive mood. A lot of people are so negative. Oh, what do you hear? Oh, man, you know what? That sorry car got in front of me today, and man, I had to get to work, and I was late, and this and that, and negative after negative after negative after negative comments. Right there, comments. And now your whole day is messed up because of that. You have road rage, and now your whole day is messed up. And it doesn't have to be that way. See, in life, you get what you put into it. If you work hard, if you push yourself, you will get there. See, a lot of people are scared, to do things in life because they have fear. They go to church all the time, but they don't have the faith to change. They have the fear. The fear overcomes their faith. Claiming in the Lord and Savior Jesus' name, and guess what? You'll receive it. And if you don't receive it, it's because it's not ready to be there for you. But it will be there. Just the thing is, every day you get up to push yourself to do better, to become a better person, a better version of you than you were before, the day before. And you do whatever it takes. People, they want it easy. They don't want to get out their comfortable place. They stay in that comfortable place and they find every reason, every excuse to stay in that comfortable place. You tell somebody, oh man, you know what? You should do this. You should do some walking. Oh man, I can't walk. It's too hot. That's the best time to walk. You could sweat. Oh man, you know what? You should do this. Oh, I can't do this because of this. Man, you should know I can't do this because of this. And they stay like that. See, the problem with people is they're letting somebody else use the pen to write their story. Somebody else is in control of their pen writing their story when they should be writing their own story. And this is what I mean. Sometimes you have people that tell you something and all of a sudden it's in your head. Like if somebody comes up and tells you, hey, you know what? Man, you know what? You cannot do it. Believe it or not, you need to hear someone else tell you more than one time. You need to hear somebody else maybe tell you 10 times before you get that out of your head that you can do it. Because you can do it. We're too busy having people impact us the wrong way. No one can stop you from doing what you want to do in life. But you push yourself. Push yourself every day. There's times where, man, I don't want to do a show today. I don't, but you know what? I'm going to do a damn good show. I'm going to do a show. Sometimes, like, you know what? I might not get a lot of people on there because it's kind of late, but you know what? I'm going to do a show. Because eventually somebody's going to watch my show later on because it's there. And if not, it goes to my YouTube. Shout out to the people on my YouTube. It goes to my YouTube. So I don't make excuses. I push myself. And that's what you should do. You should push yourself. If you want a better career, if you want a better job, if you want better health, if you want to drop weight, if you want to put some muscle on, whatever it is that you want to do, you have to push yourself. Because no one else is going to do it. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but no one cares. No one cares. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. I lost 98 pounds. And if I gain all my 98 pounds, do you think someone's going to tell me, man, Free, we liked you better when you were in better health. We liked you better when you were not sick. They ain't going to say that. They're going to, in some kind of way, like, you know what? I'm kind of happy that Free's sick. Back to reality. Oh, I knew he couldn't do it. I knew eventually he would get fat again because people are wired that way. It's not their fault. That's just their negativity. People have that negativity in them. But that's never going to happen. Ever. I live too good. I feel too good to go back to that old life. I had someone not too long ago. I said, man, try the Zevia. Try the Coke. It's not Coke. It's green cola. And all these sodas, if I may call them that, they don't have sugar. They don't have aspartame. They don't have them problems in the can. And you could have them and they're not going to hurt you. They tried them. What'd you think about them? Oh, they were all right. They were all right. They were amazing because they're not going to hurt your body no more. They're not going to hurt your health no more. They ain't going to keep your type 2 diabetes from going up. And if you don't got type 2 diabetes, guess what? We're all a sandwich or a cookie away from having it. Because everything has sugar. Everything. Guys, you have to push yourself. To whatever you want to do in life, you push yourself. If you have to shove yourself out your door, then shove yourself out the door. But do something. Because if not, Next year, you're doing the same thing. You're making the same money. If you got a small house, you're living in the same small house. And I'm not meaning in a bad way because it doesn't matter about your house. What I'm trying to say is sometimes people want bigger things in life. Sometimes people want more money in life. Sometimes people want more money in their bank. Some people want, in their credit union, they want more money. They want to make moves. They want to do this, and they cannot do it because they're in the same position they were the years before. Why? Because they haven't done anything. You have to do something very different to get something back very different. You have to do the hardest thing to get something that's well deserved. Hey Tilly, how you doing? And I've been seeing all your meals, Tilly. I love enjoying watching your meals and everything. I see you being strong and everything. I do watch your things. Awesome, man. So Tilly, she's been there since probably the year after I started. But hey, I think the last time she told me she lost 70 something pounds, which is awesome. The thing is, this is a lifestyle. I'm talking about the keto lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and it's amazing. But you got to push yourself. You got to push yourself like you never have before. Don't stop. You got people out there that don't have one arm, that don't have no arms, that don't. Just not too long ago, I seen somebody on TikTok. He has no arms. And he is doing a dance with no arms. But he's doing that dance and it looks good. Because he's pushing himself. Because he's not giving up on himself. And you have all these people that have these problems that work harder than you. And I mean that in general. I'm not talking to somebody in particular. I'm just saying in general. So you have no excuse. You have not one excuse to push yourself. But only if you're lazy. What's lazy going to get you? I was at the grocery store not too long ago. And I seen somebody driving the cart. And I had an opening to be able to. I can't just talk to everybody about their health and talk to everybody about what bread they should eat and why they shouldn't eat this. I can't do that. They're going to throw me out HEB, or any store I'm at. But it was an opening because he's looking at a bread. He was looking at that. He was looking at this. Oh man, it's a bread for people that work out. I guess it has a man on it or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's a protein bread though, and he was looking at that, and you could tell he was looking at it, really trying to read it and not deciding. So I told him, I said, "Hey man," I said, "Do you like that bread?" He goes, "No, I don't know. I haven't had it, but I know I need to change up the way I'm eating." So then I said, "Well, this bread's really good. This solar bread's really good." He goes, "I've never heard of that." I said, "Well, it's a keto bread, but it's really good. It has no sugar, has anything wrong." And I said, "So what's the reason why you need to start eating, in a better way?" He said, "Oh man," he goes, "I have diabetes." And I said, "Oh, you have diabetes?" I said, what do you have? He says, "Type 2. And I said, I don't mean to smile, but I can help you beat it. He says, "Oh, it can't be beat. It's chronic. My doctor said it's chronic. And at my age, And I said, "Well, I understand." And I said, "But I'll tell you what, even though you don't want me to help you beat it, take that bread right there because that bread's going to be way better than that bread. I'm going to show you why." So I started reading the carbs to him and everything and telling him, right? And just a little time, I was able to help that man. And that's awesome. That's awesome. And that's why sometimes I see people and it's like they giving up. I hear people's stories all the time. And it's like they giving up. "Oh, you know what? I used to do this, but now I can't even walk. And man, I already gave up." They gave up already. If you cannot walk with one leg, you hop with the other one. If you cannot use this arm, you use this arm. If you're paralyzed from one side, guess what? You're not paralyzed from your other side. I have this friend of mine that she told me, she goes, man, I'm being able to walk by myself now. And that was really awesome to hear because she became paralyzed. Her eye was detaching. If it has, I'm not sure if it has or hasn't, but it was detaching at one time because of diabetes. I have been trying to help her for the longest. But sometimes people do not want it. They don't want to do the hard work on it. Oh, I made your Parmesan chicken last week. It was the bomb. The only thing different I put some cauliflower in the bottom. Awesome, awesome. In my recipe book, which is this one right here, if you have not picked up my recipe book, go pick up my recipe book. And like she said, the only thing different, she put cauliflower. And you can do that. And see, because when a person does a recipe book, either you can go by the recipe or you can change it up a little bit. It's a recipe book. So you can add your own little flavor to it. You could modify it a little bit different, whatever you want to do, and quite fine. That's awesome. That's awesome. I had somebody not too long ago tell me, Free, I did your spaghetti. What did they do to my spaghetti? And they said that they used the green, what's it called? Squash. They use squash instead of cheese. I said that's fine. That's really they did my lasagna, and they said they use squash instead of cheese. Now, if you haven't made my lasagna, man, oh my God, you would have to make the lasagna. It is so delicious. And my tamales, everything. There's so many things in my recipe book, over 144 recipes. But thank you, man. I really appreciate all the support, you picking up the book and everything. And guys, man, you just have to push yourself. You have to push yourself. Whatever you want in life, you got to go for it. And believe me, you're going to fail. We all fail. Sometimes we fail more than others. But just don't give up. If you do not give up, eventually you're going to win. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and play something for y'all that I just recorded, and I want you to hear it. It's called Push Yourself. Here we go. Hi, this is Gilbert Patino. Unstoppable Motivation. Push yourself until you get there. I want to first start by telling you, no one is going to push you but you. No one cares about what you are after. It's your life. Absolutely no one cares. You need to get out your comfortable place and push yourself and succeed in life. I get it. It always seems to be impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Push yourself and don't quit. Nothing is impossible when God is in front of everything you do. Instead of thinking about what could have been done, think about how you are going to do it and push yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in your health, your well-being. Become someone you thought you could never become. The amount of time you spend believing that you cannot do this is enough time to figure it out. Never give up on you. Every day is a new day to try again. No one can stop you from trying. If you do not stop, you eventually would win. People are not successful from being lazy and not pushing themselves. Do not be afraid to fail, because we all will fail sometime in life, and that is okay. What is not okay is for you to give up and stop pushing yourself to get to the finish line. So push yourself and don't quit. Thank you. Yes, yes. Push yourself and don't quit till you get to the finish line. Sometimes people, they forget. They're like, man, you know what? I forgot why I was doing this. Why you were doing this? You were doing this because you're type 2 diabetic. You were doing this because you've had health problems all your life. You were doing this because maybe you had weight. You were doing this maybe because you're not balanced, because you have anxiety, because you have depression, because you have a sugar addiction. You were doing this for your kids. You find out and remind yourself why you were doing this. You know, in my very beginning stages of doing the keto lifestyle, it was hard. And I remember I wanted to go get other food from my refrigerator or eat something else. But I put pictures of myself around my house. I had my picture from 3 years ago, which I had this picture out there, and I put them around the refrigerator and around things like that. And I knew I wasn't going to cheat. I knew I wasn't going to do it. But I still wanted to go see myself and see why that I don't need that. Why I don't need this. Why I don't need that. When I would go to restaurants, I would take a picture of me. And I would take that picture. And every time that I thought I would wanted to cheat, which I didn't, but if it ever crossed my mind, I look at the picture. Do you think I want to go back to wearing size 42 and 44? Hell no. I'll take the celery sticks. I'll eat those with my salsa. And it's a beautiful life now. It's even hard for me to explain how I feel. Look, every day I used to wake up with headaches. I would pray the day before and hoping I wouldn't wake up with a strong headache because I knew I was going to wake up with a headache. I was just hoping it wasn't going to be one to drop me down. Why? Because I had high blood pressure. So I would take the little pills. Today, I don't even know what a headache feels like. This is really business, really serious business. I do not know what a headache feels like. I don't miss it. I used to have problems all the time with digestive problems, and I would have extra strength Pepto-Bismol and extra strength Melanta and extra strength Alka-Seltzer. Everything was extra strength. That's how I bought it. I haven't touched it. I have not touched it once. Since we're talking about almost 4 years? Because I changed me. I changed everything. I changed how I was eating. I changed how I was thinking about food. I changed how I felt about food. I changed how my body was going to work when people were eating around me with food. I changed my mind. I changed my concepts. I changed everything. I rewired me. Now I do what I choose to do. I told somebody, you know what? Not too long ago, somebody said, man, my stomach's growling. It's time for me to eat. I don't know how you do 20 hours intermittent fasting every day. I said, because I'm in control. And if my stomach growled right now, then I tell my stomach, hey, we're not going to eat until like 2 more hours. So I don't know why you're growling. But my stomach will not growl. Believe it or not, you make your own stomach growl. Because you send that message to your brain and say, you know what, I'm hungry. It's crazy. I haven't eaten. It's been, some people, they don't eat for 3 hours and they send that message and their stomach, real quick. That's it. Time for them to eat. You send those messages, believe it or not. So the messages that I send to me is, we are good. We are good. I'm OMAD, so I eat 1 meal a day. 1 meal a day, and I am good. So look, it's 10:22. I stopped eating today at, I think, 8:45, maybe a little earlier, and I'm done. So I won't eat tomorrow till like about 4 o'clock. Yeah, usually about between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. That's when I eat, and I'm done. And I break my intermittent fasting gradually. I don't break it with a big old meal because I just because I'm doing the intermittent fasting, I still do keto. I still do the keto lifestyle. Some people say, man, you could eat whatever you want to eat. You're doing the intermittent fasting and your body's already keto adapted. Okay, I can eat the way I want to eat, and that's the way I choose to eat. There's no reason to go back to that poison sodas and poison Sprite and Cokes and Dr. Peppers and all. There's no reason to go back to that. There's no reason to go back to bread. There's no reason to go back to sweet bread. Why I need to go back to sweet bread if I'm a baker and I bake my own? Matter of fact, sugaristhedevil.net. Go visit it. Sugaristhedevil.net. Go look at the reviews. Go look at the 5 stars. You want 5 more stars? Go look at my book. Amazon, The Truth Key to His Life at Amazon. Go look at them stars. Before I set out to do anything, before I set out to do my book, before I set out to do my bakery, whatever it was I set out to do, I made sure that I was giving 110% in it. And I made sure that everything was going to be covered. And it was going to be delicious and it was going to be good. And in my book, I wanted to make sure this book, I had someone not too long ago tell me, man, this is like a keto Bible, you know? And that's awesome. And I said, I'm not sure what it's like, but I know that book is powerful. It is powerful. And it does got scriptures in it. I put scriptures in my book. I put scriptures. I put motivational speeches in my book. So it's packed with a lot of information. A lot of information. You know, there's not in the book, there's nowhere in my book where I didn't thank God, because I thank him every day. Sometimes we're too busy praying to him than thanking him. You know, just thank him. Thank him. Hey, I got up today this morning. I'm breathing. Thank you. Especially now at the time with this COVID going around. Man, God bless all our children. They're in school and kids are still getting sick, man. And oh my God. You know, and then people, that's the reason why I'm pushing these shows and trying to push you and tell you, man, do better for yourself and change and get rid of your diabetes, because if you get this coronavirus, it's going to hit you harder. It's going to hit you hard. I just lost friends. Just not too long ago, I lost a friend. I'm going to be going to the funeral soon, in a couple of days maybe. People are dying from not taking care of their health. Yeah, you say it's the COVID that's doing it to them, but it's not. COVID's a big part of it. But if you have a health problem, guess what COVID's doing? COVID is attacking what's wrong with you. COVID is attacking your immune system. If you don't build your immune system, you're not going to have that fighting chance. The other day I did a video on Monday. Saturday I did a video talking about how to build your immune system, how to boost your immune system. People, it's time to wake up. Push yourself. Hey guys, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, whoever joined me right now. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Key to His Life TV. And if you're on my YouTube channel, hit that bell and you get notified when I bring out another video. Guys, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Keep on following me. If you want to visit me on TikTok, at Keto Coach. If you need my help for intimate fasting, or if you need my help for keto lifestyle, to help you, to coach you, to push you, then hit me up. And I have a lot of other services, guys. If you haven't picked up the book, pick up the book, The Truth Key to His Life. If you want to go visit my bakery, go visit right now and just favorite something, and you can get it later on. You know, whether it's the delicious chocolate chip cookies, or the banana nut bread, and it don't have no bananas in it, or my peanut butter cookies, whatever it is, go check it out. And if you got Prime, guess what? Put that book in your Prime account. You won't regret it. You're going to love it. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much, man. Take care. Again, if I can help you, reach out to me, 832-715-2557. To the next video. God bless. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life TV.